My people make we shout oh Mayekunda come man of the masses Mayekunda ya the political This one not day of in mind Person where they do evil no one make person talk Them say that Mayegun, that man do they talk. He do they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street, they hawk. Still them talk, say, make we no talk. But thank God, say, Mayegun don't come. So my people make you loud,
Hello there.
Mayegun la wa mo do.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching. It is Mayegun live, and you can say Mayegun's brunch time with Mayegun live. Read the caption, read the description, then get your phone, nearby. Share this, like it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends. All you have to tell them is that Mayegun today.
And yes, you like you too. And yes, you like
NLC, TUC, they have staged what they call picketing of all the offices of NERC, that is the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, something like that. Because of the high costs of electricity tariff. I don't even know if some of you are aware. They are protesting that today. There is a lady who is the new victim who cries out from the Lagos demolition. And of course, Baba Adeboye. So today, usually if you join us on Mayegun's Diary Political Brunch Time, it is usually morning for many people, especially if you're watching me from North America, and all that. But however, if you are just getting to work or just settling down at work, just listen to this like you are listening to a podcast, of course. And others who have more time to engage in this conversation today, I have brought you the appetizer. The appetizer, which is what you are going to have before the main meal later in the night. So thank you so much for joining me. You can phone in anytime, add your own contribution, and make this more interesting while the information and message therein is not lost on any of us. So make your time here worthwhile, because I'm going to do my part. So now it is like catching up. What is going on in Nigeria? Yeah, a lot is going on in Nigeria. And Nigerians are going through a lot as well. However, every day comes with its own drama, episode, and all that. And sometimes, every day seems to be some people's end that ends abruptly, violently, when we call it Nigeria, when Nigeria happens to you. So everyone is kind of like waiting for his own turn. Today, is the catching up of what is going on in Nigeria. Now, electricity tariff, where they announced the bans as well as the increase. So at some point, I think they said they reversed the implementation of the new tariff. But a lot of people have been billed and still being billed under this inconsistent, stuff that surrounds the issue of power in Nigeria, electricity. So the NLC, like they gave Tifnumbu some last warning to reinstate subsidy or pay them more money, minimum wage of 628,000 naira. Most of their demands, or should I say threats, to those in charge of Nigeria has never really worked. And now a lot of Nigerians don't take them serious. They are still out there. This time around, they are fighting the electricity tariff increase. And they decided to picket the supposed agency, regulatory agency, an agency that is sort of in charge of that. So I'll take you to Abuja. They were in Abuja, Kaduna, Asaba, Lagos, whereas again, a few places like that, where they were demanding for the reduction. But some Nigerians are not really amused. I mean, I have seen reactions of Nigerians to this on social media. It is, oh, get out, Joe. Like people don't see the NLC, TUC, labor union. Nobody sees them as any viable. They kind of see them as an extension of whoever is in power. Like they are no real viable opposition to push. I mean, on the side of the people that pushes the people's oriented agenda, no. So people don't take them serious. But they were out today, led by Ajero himself. Okay, so in collection of Abuja, Abuja, Kaduna, Warri, Asaba, rather Asaba, in one clip. I just share that with you first.
Freedom, freedom coming by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Because freedom coming by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom coming by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Freedom coming by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, freedom come. Let's get we. Let's get we. Freedom come by struggle. Let's get we. Let's get we. Freedom come by struggle. Let's get we. Secretary. Freedom come by struggle. Let's get we. Let's get we. This is the way I wanted to be. This is the way I wanted to be. Tarrif, you must engage stakeholders. We woke up one morning and Tarrif is increased. The light is not even there. The people are suffering. Nigerians are dying. We need relief. The poor must see light. Yeah. Must be able to afford it. Yeah. So we are calling on BDEC, calling on NERC, calling on everybody concerned to reverse to what it used to be. Yes. Then we can talk. This is what we are asking. Is that not what we want? That is what we want. Great Nigerian workers. Great Nigerian workers. Greatest Nigerian workers. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. Victory. There is victory for us. Victory. There is victory for us. In the struggle for our members, there is victory for us. Forward, forward, ever. Backward, ever. In the struggle for our members, there is victory.
In Soweto,
In Africa,
in Soweto,
in Africa,
in Africa,
in Soweto.
Luta,
Continua.
Luta.
Continua.
Thank you very much.
So that's the workers there. Like, that's a collection. The last one is from Asaba, Delta States. I mean, how can you be paying 30,000 naira minimum wage and electricity tariff is over 50,000 naira a month? How can you be a worker that is earning 45,000 naira and then the bag of rice is 80,000 naira? Then you have electricity there and you have others that you have to, like, you know. So some of the times you just be like, how are they surviving? So in Lagos, where they manage to gain entrance after they ask them to open the gate. So this is what happened inside the office. In one of the offices that they picket today. So take a look.
Solidarity forever.
Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for right. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity
We
Mama, that's the office. Sure, I got it right.
I think that's why they did not come. Either they are dead or they are not.
They are there.
It's our own bylaw
To lock it Bring our padlock and the chain. Bring the padlock and chain.
And if you are inside, NLC, they are giving you this opportunity. We are not doing anything for you. Pack your luggage and come.
As a gentleman,
Yeah, they are ready to direct you now to the office.
That's part of the drama. Asking those who didn't join them from the NERC office to join them. Open your door and we will not do anything to you. And solidarity. Somebody said that song, it is only in Nigeria that I have heard that song. Have you heard that? Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our right. Soli, soli, soli. Have you ever heard that thought? As an African, if you're an African watching me, okay, from other part of Africa, you sing that too. Like your workers, you know, like before they gave birth to me, I don't hear that song. Soli, 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 soli. I don't know, it's like solidarity forever, right? Anyway, Sha, it's kind of funny, you know, that there's no other kind of a creative way of gingering, you know, the people, the workers and others, like without soli, everybody's, even if people are fighting inside church wahala, you'll be hearing the aggrieved members. They'll be singing solidarity forever. Even if you see, when you see the students protest, they'll say solidarity forever. Everybody soli. And everybody just know the song. They will just pick it up. Solidarity forever. Until they hear the bow, tear gas. Everybody hear it? Run, no, kind of. But those are the workers there, sort of protesting the high electricity tariff in Nigeria, and they want it reduced because it's really killing businesses, of course, and even people, to be honest. So economically, Nigerians have been made so poor that some of these things, they can no longer afford them. The number is no longer useful to the people. You know, if you have a population of 200 million and 150 million of them are living in what you can call the multi-dimensional poverty. So of what use is the number? The number of the Indomie generation, which are the highest. You know that the Indomie generation, are the highest in Nigeria. No joke. Although there is no scientific evidence that the number is, but I mean, people shall believe, say, Nigeria has the highest number of younger people. That means Nigeria has highest number of the youngest population. So if you are between the ages of 0 and 30, according to them, you make up about 70% of the population. That's massive. That's why they call you the Indomie generation. Unfortunately, as you can now see, these criminals did not prepare anything for you. We are not ready. They were not ready for you. The Indomie, the millennials, that's you, the millennials, those are the people we call the Indomie generation in Nigeria. The poverty level in Nigeria, the sizable size of it, the sizable number of that, or chunk of it, comes from this younger generation. They have been born into, number one, poverty, to a system that was not ready for them. There was no preparation for them. Healthcare, education, infrastructure, things that could actually, spur them to greatness. They were not there. But you are here. That's why today you will see the Indomie generation. Many of you that can no longer afford Indomie for your children. The millennials are kind of like, now you have the Gen Z, Generation X, Millennial, Gen X, Gen Z. All of us, nobody was prepared for. Nigeria had no plan for you. No electricity, no education, no health care, no security, name it. But you still have to exist and survive, Anyway, that's just on the side. But here is another one where some people have they've made it their lifetime campaign to save the lives of those who are still ignorant. Okay, listen, Nigeria is meant to be a country, and all of us that come from within this space, we're supposed to be known as Nigerians and have some citizenship rights. The right that says we are all equal. And as Nigerians, you can be anywhere, live anywhere legitimately. But that is what is on paper. But practically, where you have a fascist, where you have a bunch of career criminals in charge of your government, making serious decisions that are affecting millions of lives. So that's being a Nigerian has now been redefined. Number one, don't think people like us hate Nigeria, because that's one of the escapist sort of excuse that some of you uses in trying to avoid this conversation. The conversation is the inequality, the systemic profiling, the systemic corruption, and so many other vices that have shown to us that there is not one Nigeria. There are many Nigerias. Now, if you come to realize that there are many Nigerias, then you begin to understand some things playing out, and you'll be able to make some well-informed decision. Everywhere you are hearing people talk about, let's break up this contraption and save lives, it's not because they hate Nigeria as much as those who are destroying Nigeria. Nobody hates Nigeria more than the people that are given all the opportunities. They have everything you can only pray for. They have access to everything and they are given to them free, including their family. Then they turn around and rob the country, rob the people, deny them basic things of life until they dip them in generational poverty that we are battling with today. Those are the enemies of Nigeria. Those are those who hate Nigeria. But you don't see it that way because they are not asking for the breakup of Nigeria. So if you come to think of it, right, a lot of you, or a lot of us, will agree, right, that there are some Nigerians that are more Nigerians than other Nigerians. Those who can get away with things that you, in your dream, if you dream of doing them, you will be arrested, you will be jailed, or even killed. We know all these things exist. We know all of the discrimination, against one another, the intolerance, the religious intolerance, and so many other things that are playing out. And we know those who are playing all these cards